Alright guys, today's the day. We're going to pick up a JR50 found for 300 bucks on the Facebook marketplace, or it was 350 and I offered 300, and this guy said come pick it up, so that's what we're going to do. Got the ramps in here, we got it all cleared out, so ready to go, and it's like about an hour 15 away, so it's not too bad of a drive. The plan with this bike is going to be to big bore it. I've owned one in the past and they're pretty quick little bikes just already on their own, but I figured we can make it really fast and big bore it, so that's the plan. I guess we'll take you along for the ride and see what this little JR50 looks like, so stay tuned for that. Alright guys, so we're about 30 minutes into the trip. We've got the windmills out here across the lake, across Lake Winnebago. Pretty cool. But anyway, hopefully this bike is gonna be good. He sent me a video of it, and it kind of sounded like it was bogging down a little bit, which could mean a few things. Maybe it needs a new spark plug, or maybe the pipe is clogged. Which I bought this bike before, and usually the pipes are all plugged up with oil, so it could be that too. But anyway, we're gonna find out pretty soon here. We're going to give him the 300 bucks, and we're gonna be on our way. Then we'll stop by the side of the road here and take a quick peek at the bike before we get it home and take it for a test drive. But it does start up. I know it starts up, and it does look pretty clean. He said it was a 2002, but it looks kind of older than a 2002, so we'll see when I get there. So the person that sold it to me is going to get a shout out. He asked for a shout out, and he gave me a pretty good deal on the bike, so I'm going to shout out his name here at the end of the video. But anyway, when we get there, we're going to load up the bike and be on our way, so stay tuned for that. Alright guys, so I got the bike in the back. I didn't do the greatest job of strapping it back down, but it'll have to do for now. It's a super tiny little bike. I forgot how small they actually are. They are super small bikes, but the guy was super nice, helped me load it into the truck, gave him 300 bucks, deal was done. And I just want to shout out Grayson, I think it's Bot, maybe that's how you pronounce his name. Grayson, thanks a lot for keeping the bike for me and selling it to me for 300 bucks. I really appreciate it. There's your shout out right there. Go friend him on Facebook or whatever. So yeah, thanks a lot, Grayson. Really appreciate you holding the bike for me and giving me a pretty good deal on the bike. So anyway, we're gonna head home. We're going to do a quick sneak peek at the bike and go over some of the features. This thing is oil injected, so it's pretty cool. I think it has one gear. You just shift it down. And little known fact about this bike, there is a secret gear, a secret second gear in it, where you could you have to like kind of manipulate the gearing, but there's a second gear, and I think you have to split the case, but we're not going to do that. I just looked it up and I saw that there was a second gear, but you just have to kind of tear into the engine and do stuff with it. But that's a little known fact about it. Anyway, we're going to see if we can get a big bore kit for it and fit it on the bike. Hopefully we can do that. I know there's some on sale on eBay right now, so we're gonna check into those and see if we can order one up. But anyway, we're gonna stop here quick and take a peek at the bike, go over some of the features, and then we'll start her up and take a quick ride, so stay tuned for that. Right, so just got home, picked this little guy up, 300 bucks. Everything is complete. It's got the little oil gauge right here, pretty nice. The old compression test, pretty good compression for a little bike. The back tire, it looks like it needs some work. It needs a new tube in the back tire. Front tire holds air, so that's good. Brakes work, both brakes work. What else? It's got the little choke mechanism right there. The bike does run. It's a little bit boggy though, so I'm trying to figure out why that would be. I think it just needs a carb clean, but we can start it up here pretty soon, and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. It's got the petcock, no leaks out of the petcock, so that's good. Usually that leaks right there. Yeah, so basically just a small little bike. You shift it down one gear to go, and that's pretty much it. Shout out to Grayson for selling me the bike again. Thanks for holding it, and really appreciate that. But yeah, it looks like a good little bike. Looks like it was well taken care of. No rips in the seats at all. Graphics were made for the tank, Suzuki graphics. Those aren't original, but they were just made for the tank. Handlebars aren't bent or anything like that, so that all looks good. Even has a number plate on the front. Fenders look good. Yeah, it looks like a pretty good little bike. Just gonna clean up the motor here quick, and then we'll start on the rest of it. But plan for it is to get a brand new cylinder head and put a big bore on it, which is super easy to do. All you have to do is take off the carb, the cylinder, the head, and there's a couple gaskets in there, and obviously the piston, and then take out the spark plug, and then take the whole thing off. And I think eBay sells a kit, so you can just slide the whole new kit right back on, do a break-in period, and I think you're good to go. So that is the plan for this bike. Do a big bore and see how fast we can get it going. I think what we're gonna do is get it going stock first, and then do a test run, a speed run on it to see how fast it goes. And then we're going to install the big bore kit and then do another run to see how fast it goes with the big bore kit. So then we can kind of compare them. I think that'd be kind of a cool video to do. So yeah, let's start it up here quick. See what it sounds like. Choke it. Boggy, as you guys can hear, but it does idle. I'm thinking it just needs a nice carb clean. So I'm going full throttle right here. I tried taking off the air box too, and that didn't do anything. So either the pipe is plugged, or and that's just the pipe that's rattling around right there. So all the gas is off too. Let's kick it over with the gas on now. That's probably why it died. Because it'll idle all day. Yeah, that's full throttle right there. So yeah, I took off the this air cap right here. Difference. I played with the fuel mixture air screw. That doesn't make a difference. So I think it's the pipe that's clogged or the carburetor that's really dirty. So next step is going to be to clean out the carburetor and then take off the pipe and see if that makes a difference. Or it could be running the wrong plug as well. So we're going to check it out and make sure that's all running good. Looks like the oil's a little bit low too. So we have quite a few things to check out. That will be, I think, next video though. So stay tuned for that. More to come on this bike. So I guess for the list of things to do next video, we're gonna clean out carb, check the pipe, order up the big bore kit, take this thing for a top speed run, and then a rip around the yard, and then just go through it, clean everything up before we do anything with it, and go from there. So it should be a pretty fun little build. Whole tank of gas in there. Forks look good, those aren't bent. But yeah, I think, oh yeah, we also have to order the back wheel or the back tube for the wheel and replace that. So quite a bit of work to do on the little bike, but I think it should be a pretty fun project, so stay tuned. More to come on this. If you guys want to follow behind the scenes, check me out at 2_vintage_. That's my Instagram. I do behind the scenes. And yeah, so anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for subscribing. Until next time, we are out. Alright, so I just got the carburetor torn apart here. So as you guys can see, the head is off of the bike, That's what the head looks like, and this is what the cylinder looks like.
Try to find your